Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Hey, wait a minute. Princess Aurora can't celebrate Valentine's Day. She's asleep, for crying out loud. Will we ever get up to the part where Princess Aurora wakes up in Aqua's chapter for her to celebrate Valentine's Day on time? Well, probably not. Hey everybody, this is Double RPG, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on the PSP. In today's episode, we are in the Enchanted Dominion world as Ventus, and we are going to Maleficent's fortress to try to get back Princess Aurora's heart. So, on with the episode in progress. And as you can see, we are in the princess's castle, and we are going to make our way out to go over to Maleficent's fortress just beyond the forest where we started as Terra. But along the way, we are going to be fighting some more Unversed, and we won't be fighting any Unversed when we get inside Maleficent's fortress. So there's a little bit of an enemy change in this episode, as you can see. Well, once as you see. You haven't seen him yet, but I'm pretty sure you know who's all going to be there. I mean, if you've seen the movie Sleeping Beauty, then you all know who's going to be at Maleficent's fortress in terms of her goons and whatnot. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and make our way outside the castle. But, you know, like I said, just keep fighting those Unversed and you'll gain some more experience. Grinding is the key with every world. I wish they had those limit abilities to where you can, you know, change the color palette of the costumes for the characters, and they are given like different attack animations, kind of like Sora with his Valor, Wisdom, Master, and Final form in Kingdom Hearts 2. But if you want to count the other forms that he can gain in Final Mix, then yeah. That was a really cool feature in that game, and I hope that they do bring it back in either Dream Drop Distance or Kingdom Hearts 3, because it would only add more to the gameplay if they just built upon that formula. But yeah. And right now we're going to be using Aqua's D-Link, see if we can try to get her up a level. We probably might be able to, but we'll have to see. So, yeah, we're just going to continue to fight. Oh, yes, we finally got ourselves a level up for Aqua in case we can get over there. Yeah, there we go. We got a magic deflector, which means that we will automatically deflect magic attacks when we use Aqua's D-Link. And there's a magic pot right over there, and we used it. We defeated it with Aqua's finishing move. And you can go ahead and keep traversing in this room, and we're going to continue to find some more commands and items. And there is a balloon sticker right there, but... Or there's a sticker right there, but like I said, we can't even get it until much later, but probably won't be able to get it otherwise, because we have to get an ability that Aqua gets in her chapter, but I think you have to get it through the command board for Terra and Ventus, and we got a strength increase by leveling up to level 7 as Ventus. Nice! And we got another treasure chest, and we got a high potion. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll make our way outside. Well, nope, we'll see if there's anything else over here. Yes, there's some more Unversed we can find. These are the ones that can drop the ice cream ingredients. And it's kind of hard to attack all of them at once to get different ingredients because they'll split up. So you may have to come back to these worlds every now and then, unless if you want to gain newer, you know, newer ingredients to go to the ice cream shop over at Disney Town. We know you can roll forward, Ventus, but can you do a barrel roll? Probably not. Oh, man, I'm still looking forward to Star Fox 64 3D, even though I am getting a 3DS at launch. It'll probably be this summer until that game comes out, but yeah, I am definitely looking forward to picking up that game again just for nostalgia's sake. I mean, I do have Star Fox 64 on the Virtual Console, and I would really love to see how well the remake stands up. Probably will stand up as good as the original. Now we're going to make our way outside, now to get back on subject. And we got more Unversed we need to fight on the drawbridge. And there's that plant Unversed. I can't even figure out its name. But I know the floods, and I know the some of the boss names. But I just keep calling them Unversed because that's what they are, essentially. I mean, sure, they have names, but just call them Unversed. And now we're going to be using another shot lock. And we're using Flame Salvo again, and using that, we are given a command style of Fever Pitch. I think it's a faster version of Vin's, his speed that he has, that he's more innate with. But, yeah, come on, get out here. Stubborn. Too bad we couldn't even use the finishing command, but that's alright. There's plenty of times when we can use it. But other than that, here we are at a pit stop to where we can save, and we can get ourselves a... I think we can get our... Yeah, there's a big treasure chest right over there, and within that treasure chest, we get the map of the Enchanted Dominion for Ventus. And as you could see by his animation to opening the big chest, it automatically imitates Sora's ability of opening up the big chest from Kingdom Hearts 2, so, yeah. And besides, we all know that Vin is the... or Sora is the exact image of Vin if you were to count this as a chronological thing, but... or if you want to go by, you know, when games release, then yeah, Ventus is more of the spitting image of Sora. And let's go ahead and use Aqua again, see if we can try to get her up all the way. Well, probably not, but we'll see. You know, if there was one thing that we should all get within every territory around the world, then we should all get the Final Mix versions of all the main Kingdom Hearts games. I mean, I'm talking about the first one, the second one, and this one. Because I would have really craved to play against those bosses. I mean, if they do decide to bring... if they bring Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to the PS3, if they did an HD remaster, then they need to bring in the Final Mix versions, because... I bet you a lot of people would crave to play those boss battles and to learn more, you know, about the story elements that seemed like they were missing in the original version, since they add in those little tidbits to, you know, to develop plot more. But, yeah. Would love to fight against the rest of the organization and the Lingering Sentiment. And I know that battle against Terra as the Lingering Sentiment in Kingdom Hearts 2 was probably the most popular thing that has ever come out of a director's cut version of the game. And yes, we finally got ourselves another D-Link star, and we got Aqua to our max, which gives us auto life. So that way, if we die, we are automatically brought back to life, which was used a lot in Final Fantasy X in the final boss battle, if you think about it. They are just so generous with those level up stars. I tell ya. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we'll just cancel her out and see if we can try to get somebody else grinded to their max on the D-Links, but we'll have to see. And now we are brought to a roadblock temporarily, where Maleficent is blocking the path to prevent us from reaching her fortress.
Looks like we're stuck.
This must be Maleficent's doing. I know.
Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. I loved it how the blue one called Maleficent a hop toad in the movie. That just sounded so funny.
Yep.
It was like, oh, that little old hop toad. Alright, here is the valley and pathway to Maleficent's fortress, and it does capture the movie very well with, you know, the dark and grim atmosphere of Maleficent's place, so it's a very nice touch for a PSP title. And as you could tell by going through this walkway, we do not have any unversed or enemies to fight, so a little bit of a breathing streak in case if you're playing on the harder difficulties, but other than that, if you're playing on the lower difficulties, I'd say boo! But anyway, yes, as you can see, these are the goons under Maleficent's command. Yes, it's the pigs and whatever those other creatures are, or orcs, whatever you want to call them. But they are really easy. They're about as easy as the Flood unversed. squeal, pigs! Something that Luca Blight would say. Speaking of which, Konami, you still need to get Suikoden 2 on the PSN. Where is that game? I'm waiting for it. You brought the first one over back from December 2008, but we still haven't got the sequel, which a lot of people still crave, which a lot of people, you know, still consider that game to be probably the best one in the series by date. Ugh. Okay. Now we got ourselves a cure spell, so we'll go ahead and we'll get out of this room and go into a new one, where we will have another barrage of enemies to fight. Yay! But we are first introduced to it.
Careful, they're Maleficents.
Well, they ain't guarding nothing. Tension! No sleeping on the job.
Yeah, you tell him, Vin. No wonder Maleficent's goons are pretty worthless. It's just like with every cynical villain like Maleficent, there's always going to be some lacking goons. Or goons that kind of slack off and joke around. It's nothing common. I mean, it's nothing like it's common. I mean, it's very common with some, you know, movies and TV shows where the main villain will be extremely dark, but there will be lackeys that are very, you know, slacking and just kind of funny. If you want a prime example, then take a look at Bebop and Rocksteady from the old 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Prime example of cretins, but awesome to a very big extent. Very big fan fave characters, which I hope they do bring in the new Ninja Turtles cartoon being put out by Nickelodeon, because that would make lots of fans happy. And from what I've heard, thanks to a little tip from my good friend K-Wing, the Ninja Turtles cartoon, the new one being put out by Nickelodeon, is going to have a mixture of both the 87 and 2003 cartoon series with the elements mixed in together. But yeah, that should be fun. But other than that, within this episode, we finally defeated that barrage of Maleficent's goons. So with those enemies defeated, I think we may go ahead and wrap up things right here. Since we probably won't have enough time to get Princess Aurora's heart, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to save that for the next episode. So, anyway, guys, next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on the PSP, we're going to be going into Maleficent's fortress a bit further to see if we can find Princess Aurora's heart, and see if we can defeat Maleficent in a boss battle and then move on to the next world, but we'll have to see. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next episode. See you guys then.